Hi, it's Chris Titley here. We're live at the Sports Strategy Summit for the last interview of the day, I reckon. We've done like 15. It's been so good.
Are you knackered?
I'm not
Inspired?
knackered. Oh, no, I'm just getting better. Like a fine bottle of red, I reckon.
Perfect.
I've got more energy than I have because people are inspiring, right? Like you kind of learn, you get
Definitely.
uplifted. And speaking of uplifted, you've just come off stage, like literally 30 seconds off the stage. How are you feeling right now?
Mate, I'm pumped. I always love it. It's good when you watch people's like facial expressions during something and like some things land and then different things pull them in. And like there were some people that were just seemed not interested in the beginning, but by the end they're smiling and involved. It was awesome.
Yeah, and do you look at the people's faces in the crowd or
Love it.
drives you
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bit more? Like,
and if there's someone who doesn't look like they're enjoying themselves, my goal is to make
I was
them
going to say, if they're on their
enjoy it.
phone, you're like, you're doing something wrong, right?
Yeah, I'm like, come on, let's go.
yeah. And the adrenaline's flowing a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no.
it takes you back to memories and nostalgia.
Mate,
and
it
things.
makes you want to do it again. Like for sure. There's. I always get asked would I do it again. I do it again in a heartbeat. Like it's just such a fun way to live life.
Yeah, and then recalling those stories over and over again. Does it change? Does it become for you? Does it become something of like every time, like maybe like Ed Sheeran singing a song? You feel it all the time, or is it sometimes you're like, oh, I have to tell the same story again?
No, I love it because I think they've had such a big impact on how I see the world now. That the lessons, and I think every story there is a lesson, right? And so I feel privilege and almost purpose in that if I can share this story well in a unique way, then maybe it could be the one thing that has that aha moment for someone. So for me, it's like, as we've spoken and we've heard a lot today, storytelling is such a powerful art. And I still remember 12 years ago, I was at an event, I watched a guy on stage and the way he told his story, it changed my life because I was like, I want to be like that. So yeah, I feel like it's a great responsibility and privilege.
And when people come up to you and say, look, I remember that and I've changed, my habits have changed or something's changed in my life and wanted to thank you.
Yeah.
You get that a bit, and what does that make you feel like?
Once again, it's a privilege. I think I still feel uncomfortable about it. Like it never feels comfortable.
You
but
want to maybe put the headphones on if you
yeah,
want.
but it's one of those amazing things. Oh, hello.
You feel like this now, you get the full radio voice?
Yeah, mate, it's wild.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, you sound very
excellent,
crispy.
yeah. Have you had fun today?
I've loved it. It's been an amazing event.
And yesterday as well?
Yeah.
The event? Yeah.
Met so many amazing people and just the conversations that have been happening have been phenomenal. Like I've taken away so many insights and there's so many incredible people having incredible conversations that I didn't even think existed. So I've learned a lot.
And how did you go thinking about writing a book? Was that a suggestion always in the back of your mind, or did someone approach you and you thought, oh, actually, it's not a bad thing to do?
No, I wrote every day on the trip because I wanted to remember it, and I've done an event every year for 10 years, and every year I've learnt something around where I could make improvements. And when I did the 30 rowing marathons, there was a lot of people asking questions or saying like, you should write a book.
And mate,
so
how's
then when
life
I
as a
knew
dad?
this was going to happen, I thought I may as well just take notes and then see what happens off the back of that. Home tonight and see little Freddie.
Oh, mate, absolutely. I agree. I've got three
it's hard to
myself
put into
now.
words,
We've here today. There's been
unconditional love
lots of
and you
connections,
just-
like 300
it puts life
people.
into-
They've all just come out as well. So it's great we're capturing this live. But what have you taken out of today?
Just what I've really enjoyed is how sport connects everyone in the pathways, even from I say user experience, they say different things, but from the moment that someone arrives in the town, if they're coming for a sporting activity, like how do we want them to feel? What do we want that process to look like? I really love that because then it can turn one event into a whole experience, and I think that's
The grassroots sport in Australia, I feel like there's
people are thinking about and having
like
those
with
conversations.
the way that
'cause it's
social
only gonna make
media
Brisbane,
and
Queensland
screens
better.
and alternatives to playing sport, I feel like Australia's at a point where stories need to be told about the importance of strong mental health and the importance of benefits of kids' sport. I'm curious to know your thoughts on that.
We all grew up in a time where we didn't ever really get behind the scenes access to athletes, so we saw them win premierships or win medals and we thought they were perfect. but now we get to see that they're just human, just like us. And as a young aspiring athlete back in the day, it would have been so cool to be able to see that people that I looked up to were having the thoughts that I thought I was the only person who had. So I do love the fact that even what you're doing, like you're giving access to people into the minds and that of people who are doing great things. And, you know, as someone aspiring to be like that, you can go, that person gets me.
The high performance habits, high performance is a thing. It's getting more of a thing in terms of people understanding data and technology and these devices that are helping us understand our bodies more. What's one simple tip you can give to someone that may be just a little bit flat on a daily basis, or thinking, just want to do a little bit better for myself?
I think the most important thing would be just understanding how you're feeling. Like if you're feeling flat, as I was sort of just saying on stage before, like when you feel flat, look at your toes and just take that next step. When you feel energized and unbeatable, look at the big goals that you've got, because you can take bigger strides. But the most important thing for me is just daily action. So if I'm taking what seems to be a small step, it's still going to build momentum.
Awesome, mate. Well, we better get to it and sell some books, mate. I think you got your crew working for you. We'll come over to your desk and let's get into it, mate. Thank you so much for having a chat.
Mate, thanks for having me on. That was awesome. You're a legend. Mate.